さて始めようか。 L.A. ノワールやりましょうか。よし。前回は何でしたっけ。白い靴の女でしたっけの事件を解決したんで、今回は引き続きね、殺人家のスタジオ事務員殺人事件行きとうございます。で、前回さ、白い靴の女だったんだけど、事件としては肝心の靴が出てきてねえからさ、なんかあるんだろうな。スタジオ事務員殺人事件、今回の犠牲者もなんとなく女性が死ぬような気がするぜ。なんとなくだけどな。そいつやん、おるやん。もう
Keep a hold of your hat, counselor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out.
はい。
The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not
モラー事件ね。
Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue.
はい。
We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line. 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
やれやれ。よし、着替えよう。おもむろに上司の目の前で着替えよう。どうしよっかな。今日はちょっと人を撃ちたい気分だからな。シカゴの稲妻。よし、ほな、始めようか。
Another body and Deirdre Muller's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
What exactly did you get that book of riddles shoved up your ass, Phelps? Is that what your old man paid college tuition for?
あれ、ここから出られないんだ。出口出口。よし、行くか。どっちから行くかって話なんですけど、まあ質屋から行くか。多分車両基地の方の事件が今回のメインになってくるはずだから、まずは押さえておくか。行きますね。
You've got to admit, this is looking odd.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators...
Hold. Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's groundkeeper. He's our guy.
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sakes.
And he always maintained he was set up.
This officer needs help. Bank of America 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America 7th and Olive at 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
発砲中、銃撃戦だね。じゃあ行こう。人を撃ちたい気分なんだ今日は。てかモラーってあれだよね。何個か前にやった事件だよな。あの事件が今更絡んでくんのがやっぱ繋がってんだよな、どっかで。遠いな。思ってたより遠いな。勘弁してほしいな。すまん。どこかな。その2本先を左。行くぜ。急行しとるんじゃ、事件現場に。ごめんよ。バンク長、銀行破り。
What's the situation?
どうも。
Half a dozen shooters, sir. Cold-blooded sons of bitches. Real professionals.
What do you mean?
Witnesses say they bounced in, aced the guards, and went straight downstairs.
Oh.
Christ knows who they're working for, but whatever's in that vault, they want it bad.
なるほど。
You picked the wrong bank to rob, my friend.
そう、結構やるじゃねえか。Fuck you! 顔出せよ。もう乗り込んじゃうわよ。その前に。
Get in cover, Phelps.
はっはっはっはっは。
As soon as he pokes his head out, step on it.
成敗。
We gotta clear out the bottom.
突入だ。
Come on, make a push for the building.
違う。違うんやって。おら。どこや。上か。そこにいるな。カバー。死ぬ。回復します。
Stay down.
変なとこ入っちゃった。チラ見せうまくなりすぎじゃないあいつら。はい、もう一回行きます。そう、ムービースキップできねえのがさ、地味にかかるんだよな。
Cold-blooded sons of bitches, real professionals.
Bitches.
Witnesses say they bounced in, aced the guards, and went straight downstairs. Christ knows who they're working for, but whatever's in that vault, they want it bad.
許せんよな。
Pick the wrong bank to rob, my friend.
蜂の巣にしてくれるわ。まずは銃を取ってからな。さて。デュー。乗り込めい。死ぬ。よし。一旦回復します。
Come on, make a push for the building. I'll lay down some suppression fire.
よし。めちゃくちゃ攻め込んでんだけど、おっちゃん。急に頼りになるね。目を殺すか、俺が。どこにおる？見えへんねんけど。
I'll cover you.
いくぞ。あ、ここ行けないんですね、これ以上。上のやつ始末したいな。無理だな。顔出したら殺すか。よし、あとは一人で。乗り込めい。おらー。ふっ。あ、まだいる感じですね、これ。あ、ベータ？
They blocked the goddamn stairs. Detective, take the elevator.
All right, I'll wait here.
あ、
Don't give them a
そっち。
chance to
はい。
regroup.
失礼します。
Wish me luck.
一人で行くの？そんな。待て。話せばわかる。話せばわかる。こそ。
Come on, Cole, what's taking so long?
す。あと一人いるだろ、そこに。分かっとんねん、こっちには。チラ。
I know
まだいる？生きてる？
Your move, mister. Come get me.
Just you and me. You can live
さあ
to tell the
覚悟し
tale.
ろ。ここにいるんだよな。おらまったくひでえ目にあったぜ。ジャケットが穴だらけだよ。全員排除。
Car 11K. Shots fired, suspects are down. We're code 4 here, but I need an ambulance at Bank of America. 7th and Olive. Notify coroner and detective headquarters.
Roger on your ambulance 11K. All units code 4 on the 211 and Bank of America. Code 4.
ふう、気持ちがいいね。悪を成敗するとね。よし、ほな戻りますか。どの筋を行きゃいいんじゃ。1本2本3本4本目の大きい筋を曲がる。1本2本3本4本。さてさて、まずはモラー事件のメインストリートターミナル。ほう、駅か。こういうね観光もねしていきたいんですけどね、なかなかね事件に振り回されるばかりでうろつけないんだよな、自由に。さてさて、そろそろ目的地周辺かしら。よし、全然よそ見してたわ今。怖いね、よそ見運転。覚悟せい。
How can I help you boys?
特に調べられるものはなし。
Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. I got gave that bum money. Now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
$50?
50ドル。
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
やれやれ、観察させてもらいましょう。
What's this mark here?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's
ハ
jewelry.
ートフィールズね。なるほど。
Thanks for the tip.
どうも。押さえておこう。こっちは
Does this mark mean anything?
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
なるほど。コール君の指紋なんか変じゃない？まあそういうもんか。どうも。
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address.
ふむ。
15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build.
中肉中背黒
Dark
髪。
hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
なるほ
Be in
ど。
touch, Mr. Bremner.
どうも。もう住所はもらったわけ？
What do you think?
All right, we're rolling. Out to the rail depot.
行かなくていいんだ、そっちは。やれやれ。まあ、イベントを挟めばね、車は治るので平気ですよ。じゃあもう車庫行くしかねえな。はい。こっちかな。
We have a problem.
We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus.
Perp is having fun with us.
ああ、もう分かっ
The
ちゃ
guy
っ
who's
て
been
るんだ。
sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
How do you figure that one?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the
ああ、
Dahlia
その
letters.
名前がも
Dahlia
う
letters are genuine. And the man who
偽名
killed
だってもう
Elizabeth
一発で。
Short may have also killed
はいはい
Deirdre
はい。
Mullen.
And how do we prove that, Phelps? Skipper ain't gonna like this one bit.
We're gonna have to rely on this guy tripping up on his own vanity.
なるほどね。
KPL to all units. Reports missing.
どこ？いや、遠いな。行っとられんわ、それは、さすがに。他のやつに頼んでくれ。すまん。遠すぎる。やれやれ、危ねえな、もう。ちゃんと運転してほしいわ。で、この辺はどう行きゃいいんじゃ？まっすぐでいいか。しばらく道なりです。お前どういう教育受けとんねん。下げやがって。あぶねえな、もう。終わっとるな、この街は。交通ルールが。しかも下じゃん、もう。どっかから飛び降りられない？無理か。この下の道だろ？どっかからなんかバチンっていけないかな。こうやってさ、いけるわ全然。失礼。ごめんよ。よし、着いた。で、ここに外車の遺体があるって話だったな。車で行く感じ？また。めちゃくちゃ飛ばすじゃん。大丈夫？案内するスピードじゃねえだろ。結構踏んでるぞ、アクセル。ああ、やつですな、これは。
Hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them.
はいはいはい。おっちゃん。
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age.
40歳前後。
Lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing
口
legible.
紅のあれがあると。
Blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions.
例によって
Ligature
鈍
marks
器、
point to the probable
撲
cause
殺、
of death being strangulation.
考察もあ
Idea
る
of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
と。なるほどね。じゃあ、失礼しますよ。
Smell?
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
Well, the autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she
かなり酔ってたっぽいな。路上生活。ホームレス。失礼して。指輪の跡はなし。こちら側もね。指輪の跡。
Another missing ring.
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m.
午前2時以降ではない。
State the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
なるほど。これは結構な肝になりそうだな。他は特にないか。顔、腕だけね。ふむ。じゃ、手がかりを探るか。遺品か、これが。早速失礼して。 なんだいこの紙。手紙。結構長いな。エブリンへ。この手紙で少しでも仲を取り戻せますように。この人はエブリンなのかな。お酒飲みまくってたから。謝りたいんです。親御さんか。ふん。ちら。許してください。まあ、アル中の治療をしようとしてた。上半分。下半分がどっかから出てくるな、これは。何これ。映画会社。エブリン・サマーズ。ほーん。
We could go over to the lot and see what they know about her.
なるほ
That's
ど。
gonna be difficult, Cole.
何
Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
はあ。職を失ってもうさまよっていたと。なるへそ。マッチ。マッチでーす。メンシュズバー。9番とメインのカード。
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her.
ふむ。で、何これレシート。酒屋。めっちゃ買ってる。写真だって3個。ボーリングのピン。
This is a chit for personal items, not booze. It's an angle worth investigating.
なんでこんなもん買っとるんや。という話ね。トゥルルーン終わりです。
What are you thinking, Ray?
The city keeps tossing us dead bodies. We're just running to catch up.
大変ですね。よし。帰れ。
If you can fake sincerity, you got it made.
くそ、報道陣は帰らせられねえ。こいつはあれか。どっちから話すべきか。まあ。
Detective Phelps and Galloway.
どうも。
Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man
のしかかってるのが見えた？何時頃だ？
The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your details?
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can go now.
どうも。7時半頃ね。邪魔だよ。じゃあ本命に話を聞こうか。
Detective Phelps, L.A.P.D. homicide.
L.A.P.D.
Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to
Jameson,
answer
eh?
some questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What
喧嘩売るなよ。
body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing her. It's not against the law.
Shut up.
There's no
Take
law
your
against
beating
it.
like a man.
Turn out your pockets, Ferdinand.
とんでもねえ野郎だな。口紅。ほう。おいおいおい。こいつはすり減ってるね。なんだこれは。
Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop. Don't hit him.
帰ってもらっていいかな。おやっさんは。こういうすらね。フラッシュ邪魔だからやめてくんねえかな。
Staring at me like I'm some kind of freak.
おかしいだろ実際。下げやがって。証拠との矛盾。
You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. I took a look.
証拠との矛盾。なんて、まあ、バッグ探ったっぽいけど明らかに挙動はおかしいよな。直感に頼ってみるか。助けてくれコミュニティを信用するか。
Did you take any money?
Wasn't any to take. I found her lipstick and her matchbook over on the mat. Not much else.
で何が矛盾だったんだよ。役をちゃんとしてくれ。被害者の死体の発見。
You found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
何時頃？嘘ですねそれ。嘘なのはわかるんだけど、死亡時刻深夜過ぎ。なんて、勤務時間何時なんですか？
You're lying, Jameson. I think you lured this poor woman out here.
なんでそうなるの君は。
You're crazy. What makes you say I killed her?
それはない。
You're off the hook.
おいどこ。疑わしてもらうぜ。
This is
そう
gonna
か、それ
look
か。
to a jury?
A jury? What gives? I could tell that she was dead. I came through here about midnight last night. She
深夜
wasn't
に
here
通った
then.
時はいなかっただと。
You're under arrest, Jameson. We'll
逮
see
捕
how
す
this
る。
plays out. Until then, you can think a little on how you'd like to be treated if you were found dead.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends of mine.
すぐ殴るなこいつ。
Clyde, you get this sack of shit into a cell. I'll deal with him later.
Sure, Rusty.
まったくこんなカスのために貴重な直感ポイント使っちまったよ。さてじゃあお電話しますか。
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor, closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail
ボ
yard.
ーリングのピンを何に使ってたんだ。
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
ありがと
Thank you.
う。そっちに行くしかねえな。ほな行くで。はよ乗れ。メンシュズバーもあるか。どっちから攻めるか。栄から行くか。てか近い方から行こう普通に。質屋。どっちも同じぐらいか。まあいいや、こっちから行こう。近いし。ほな行くで。あれ出らんないんだけど。あ、出られる。出られそう。頑張ればいけるか。あ、セーフ。
Read that those goddamn Chinese want. Give me a break.
ごめんって。
Read that
話の
those
続きは。
goddamn Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them.
Yeah. Yeah, I read about that.
Those people are starving. They can't do that.
Want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? Guess that's okay then.
Armies can't fight without food. You spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have.
Hey!
そんなに強くぶつかったつもりはなかったんですよ、俺として
Watch
も。
your mouth. You know what you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
で、どういう道や。こう。 こういってしばらくもうほぼ突き当たりまで行ってもぐーって行くか。世界の果てまで行っちゃおう。もう止めんな急に。バカ野郎が。降りますよ。ゴールつってんだろ。下げやがって。国家権力やぞこっちは。なめられすぎでは我々。さすがに。どきなさい。降りますよ。よし、ここが世界の果てかな。よし、果てだな。ここ曲がったらもうまっすぐや。行くで。ふう。俺極力さ、曲がるのが少ないルートを選びたいのよ。運転するときってくねくね曲がるのめんどくせえからさ、脳死でなんか直進だけで行ける道を選びたい。俺はそういう男だ。行く途中だったら行ったけど、めちゃくちゃ遠いじゃねえか。さっきんとこじゃねえかよ。行かねえっつってんだろ。所轄で解決してくれ。もう
I get the point.
さてさて、そろそろ着くかしら。危ない。結構遠いな。お、着きそう。ここやな。メンシュズバー。失礼。
Drink, fellas.
Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers? What is it now?
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of shit.
路上生活してたっぽいしな。
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
あざっす。
What's your name?
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, detective.
物書き。
What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay. I see your point.
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
本当か？顔を見るぞ。なるほど。こういう面か。
Haven't you got parking tickets to hand out?
なんだてめえ、しょっぴくぞ。何らかの罪で。被害者との最後の接触。
Did you see Evelyn last night?
No. I was at home. Writing.
なんかそわそわしてないか？本当か？
Do you want to get dragged into this, McCaffrey? Do you want us to get interested in you?
She hung out with this powder puff, James Tiernan.
ジェームズ・テ
They
ィア
haunted
ナ
the public library together.
How well do you know James Tiernan?
I know he works some kind of plebeian job.
ボーリング場。
Rawlings Bowling Alley.
Rawlings. I know that place. Corner of 9th and
やべ、
Grand.
どんどんなんか場所が増えていく。
Cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
ふむ。で、犯罪歴は？
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious.
絶対あるじゃん。
I've had a few skirmishes.
絶対やべえのあるだろお前。チラチラしてんじゃねえよバーカ。
Do you want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights.
なるほど。
That kind of thing.
A regular fifth columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
Thank you for the information, Mr. McCaffrey.
で他には全然おらんやんけ人。何人かおるぞじゃないじゃん。外出ちゃった。なんかある？特に調べるのテーマもなってないしな。関係ないか。結局客全然おらんやんけ。お前も？
You a friend of Evelyn Summers?
Who's asking?
Very cute. You know who's asking.
I know my rights.
You don't have any. Answer the question.
Evelyn mooches for drinks. I don't have any time for that.
Was that so hard?
Keep writing me, copper.
話を聞かせてもらおう
One
か。
more time, pal, and I'll break your fucking jaw.
なんだてめえ、しょっぴくぞ。あ、ここ入れないんだ。ここはこれで終わり？
You're free to speak to the regulars. Just don't shake them too hard.
もう聞いたもん
Moment,
ね。
all I want to do is talk to the bottom of my glass.
でも面接部はまだなんかあるな。後々戻ってきそうだな、この感じは。わざわざ裏口もあるしな。
You gotta be kidding me. We're driving this?
じゃあ酒屋に行くか。乗りませんけどね。冗談ですよ。これなんか乗ったことなさそう。乗ったことあるわ、全然。さてさて、まあここで折ってもしゃあないし。次行こう、次。
Seems like a nice.
ほな行こうか。全然来んのやけど、あいつ置いてくで。もう走れよ、ちゃんと全力で走れ。小走りじゃなくて。
What did you make of McCaffrey?
There'll come a day, and it's coming very soon. We'll run him and the rest of his pinko buddies out of Los Angeles.
I meant as a suspect, Rusty.
容疑者としては何もないんだ。まあ今んとこな、何の証拠も上がってないからね。何もわからん段階ですな。さて、いてー。
Gently.
ごめんって。酒屋。あ、ボーリング場も行けたか。まあいいや。後で行こう。ここなんかランドマークっぽくない？気のせいか。危な。ああ、もう知ったこっちゃねえよ。この辺だね。酒屋。何を売ってるかな。ピンとか売ってんの？やったら。
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins.
Robbins.
Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some
旦
of
那
her
の
stuff
線も
here.
出てくるかこれ。
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
どうも。荷物を預かってるか。
You got some fine stock here, Mr. Robbins. let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
She kept a bed here, but I probably shouldn't have let her.
ここで寝泊まりしてたんだ。
Alcoholic in a liquor store. That was never going to work out, was it?
ああ。
We'll take a look around.
商品をくすねたりしてたのかな。なんだこれは。エブリン・サマーズ。
I'm guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed.
ふむ。で、何これ本当に。パクってきたとか？
Rawlings Bowling Alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time.
結局なんかボーリング場にはつながるんだろうな。
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
なるほど。ジャスラックみたいなもんか。で、他にないの？いや、あからさまになんかあるだろ、そこ。置いてあんじゃねえか。見てくれよ。
She wasn't always such a loner.
くら。ほう。アリストテレス。ほーん。
Evelyn was reading Aristotle?
本当に？
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
なるほど。ああ、マキャフリー。
Borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
ほう。キャツの本があったか。トゥルルーン。なんだこの写真は。もっとなんかライティング考えてくんないかな。何もない。
So what next?
Question the owner. He must know something.
はい。いやーどうもどうもありがとう。話を聞こうか。まずは面を見るぜ。こういう面ね。
No offense, but having cops in the store scares away.
どうせ誰も来ねえだろ。接触。
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit to pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
まあこの顔は信用していい顔かな。
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it, but she did say the booze was a present.
男へのプレゼント。ほ
She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
う。なるほど。被害者との関係。
Were you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
How many people will be sad she's gone? I'll be one of the few.
悲しんでるな。なんか、あなた、なんか隠してませんか？その顔。
When Evelyn bought the booze, did she say who she was meeting or where she was going?
A young drinking friend of hers, I think.
証拠でいけたのかな。マキャフリーに関する情報。
Do you know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
会ったことはない。本当ですか？なんか口が怪しいんですよね。
You don't know McCaffrey? The book was in your room.
I would have thought it was pretty obvious the book was among Evelyn's things.
まあですよね。
You think you have some way to link me to McCaffrey?
それがあれば苦労しねえんだわ。これはな、証拠になんねえもんな。 いや出しようがねえわ。
Personal. I'm just doing my job.
ごめんね。
You understand that?
でもなんか臭いよな。
We're struggling for leads, Robbins. Did she know McCaffrey?
She idolized him.
お入れ込んでたんだ。
From what I gather, the feeling was far from
わお
mutual.
わお。
He seems to peddle a revolutionary stance, fixing the ills of society.
そういうタイプか。
You could see how it would appeal to down and outs like Evelyn.
Thanks for your
なる
help,
ほど、
Mr.
どう
Robbins.
も。
No problem.
ごめんね、なんか変に怒鳴っちゃって。
Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the
勝
funeral.
手にしてくれ。
You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
お母さん。
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks. Get the guy, huh? Evelyn never hurt anybody.
ふむ。こりゃ締め上げにはならんの。よし、次行くか。まあこれはマキャフリーを逮捕する流れになるような気がするぜ。なになになに。
11 King.
A message from Captain Donnelly. Return to Central. Code 2.
11 King, in or out?
もう
Let's not keep the man waiting, Phelps.
知らねえよ。俺はこれからボーリング場行くんだよ。ワンゲームやってから帰るよ。ワンゲームやってから帰ります。本当に。こっちに行くってやったよね。うい。反対方向じゃん。もう失礼。一応な、調べられるとこは調べてから行かねえと気持ちが悪い。さてさて、どうせ警部なんて常に切れてんだからほっといていいだろ多少。
Hello, Rusty. Two on your usual lane?
あ、常連。
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
This is business, Florence. You got a guy who works here by the name of Tiernan?
Sure we do. He's a pin setter. Clears the jams, works the gutters. Go right in. He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back.
はいはいはい。
He's a nice boy.
Thanks, ma'am.
いい子な
Let's
に。
go get him.
え、捕まえに行こうなん。いきなり。
Down the left side of the alley.
はい。トイレに向かっちゃった。変な左を進んだところね。失礼。ごめんよ。通りますね。こっちね。確保だ。
Tiernan, LAPD.
LAPD。話が早いぜ。もうカーチェイスの時間か。
There.
借りるよ。毎回一発はあるな。
Get after him.
We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight. These are flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn, Cole.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
当てろ当てろ。
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
前に出てさ、バリンできねえかな。あ、もうタイヤいったわ。
I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to lam it.
You know, your theories are not airtight by any means, Phelps.
変態挙動しか、あ、事故った。なんでそれで普通に走行できるんだよ。ふざけんなよマジで。前に出ちゃおう。なんで？それはおかしくね。強すぎるだろあいつ。ごめんよ。タイヤいかれてるだろ。ごめんよ。
Don't make up ridiculous stories for them, detective. Leave that to the pert's imagination.
硬すぎんだろこいつ。
That is the end of that. It's about fucking time.
お前のせいでよ、尊い命が一つ失われたんだぞ。分かってるのかお前。お前のせいだからな、確実に。なあ。
Give it up, LAPD.
俺のせいじゃねえからな。やれやれ。ふう。じゃあ帰るか。署まで。
Advice? You heard the call. Skipper doesn't like to be kept waiting.
待ってるからいいだろ別に。帰ろ。何行く途中にありますそれ。全然遠いじゃん。知らんよそれは。それはもう知らん。そっちでなんとかしてください。おなしゃす。さてさて、こりゃ大目玉だぞ。わーお。
Calm down.
そんなつもりじゃないんだよ俺だって。大丈夫や、人は怪我してないから。
Say, could I borrow some of that mascara?
お待たせ。
The captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
下の階ってことはまた
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury.
手紙のくだりかな。いつもは後ろからついてくるくせにさ、急に先々行くじゃん。おやっさんよ。動きがシンクロしててなんか嫌やったわ。お待たせ。
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any
あったん
lipstick,
だよ。
but she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray?
え、何？
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's one.
ブラックダリア。
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, Phelps. You're married, so yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy.
こいつつまみ出した方が良くないか。
Why are you so angry, Mal?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants.
女
She
子。
was a friend of Jameson's.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And follow up on Evelyn Summers. I want daily reports.
はい。うまいことやりゃブラックダリアの野郎も締め上げられそうだな。
I've got no more for you.
はい。
You're dawdling, lad.
だらだらはしないっすよ。
Catch me another evildoer.
はい。
We got our orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
マキャフリーが逃げ出しただと。こいついつも水飲んでない？なんか投げ捨てんなよお前。下げやがって。なんか喧嘩してない？電話。
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
エールストリート。
Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thanks, ma'am.
どうも。ほな行こうか。
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
もう乗ってら。気が早いね。
Let me pose a question.
Depends. What you got to do with it?
Morals. Would it bother you to put the wrong person away?
Depends.
On what?
On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the slammer ever found out.
ほな行きましょうか。あ、もうメンフィスバーとか行けなくなっちゃったね。無線は受けませんよ、もうめんどくさいんで。しばらく直進で OK か。トンネルくぐった後にあれやな。行かねえっつってんだろ。諦めてくれ。銃撃戦したいのは山々なんだけどさ、寄り道してる暇じゃねえんだよ。ここで曲がればいいかな。ごめんって。
Hey, come on!
俺だってさ、事故りたくて事故ってるわけじゃないんだよ。そういうもんだからさ、交通事故ってのは。起こそうと思って起こしてるやつなんていないの、誰も。さてさて、何号室でしたっけ？覚えてませんよ、私は。602だっけ？頼もう。徒歩で上がるしかないのこれ。何号室やったかちゃんと見とこう。マキャフリーのアパート。書いてねえじゃん。人物。書いといてほしいんだけど、部屋番とか。適当に言っときゃなんかいけるやろ。知ってる？
Mister, a man like you always loses a battle of wits because you're unarmed.
片っ端から行くか。失礼。どうも。やったらダメか。おいおいおい。
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Running on a hangover, McCaffrey?
そのコーナーか。
Sit down and we'll talk.
I'll go get our wheels.
行くぞー。逃がさねえぞ。銃向けていいだろこんなのも。抜けねえの銃。
You a runner, McCaffrey? Stay and fight the good fight.
くそ、銃は抜けねえ。待てよー。逃げるなよー。待てよー。車には乗るなよー。めんどくさいから。
There he is, officer!
威嚇射撃足してくれよも
う。Give it up, LAPD!
おっちゃんは何してんの。とどめはさせ。くそ、ギリいけねえ。くらえ。急になんか抜いたと思ったらボクシングパートになるじゃん。急にびっくりした。うまけりゃタックルでいけたのかな。そうやって逃げるから怪しまれんねんで。はい、台所チェックだ。まずは何もない。犯行現場と結びつく証拠ね。なんだこれは。
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
酒を買ったとか言ってなかったっけ。関係ないのそれは。なんだ、あ、下半分だ。おいおいおい、とんでもねえもんが見つかってしまったな。おかんからの手紙じゃないの。実際に届いてはいたんだけど、その片割れがここにある理由が分かんないな。オーガスタ・サマーズ。残念ながらそのわだかまりは解けないままになっちまったな。
Torn from the letter we found beside the body. At the very least, I'd say
な
it
る
ties
ほど。
McCaffrey to the scene.
これで現場にいたという線で詰めれるってわけだ。で、
Doesn't
何
look
これ。
like anything.
そうですか。他には何もない感じ。おいおいおい、なんだいこれは。ああああああ。
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one. We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up. It's got to be McCaffrey.
でも露骨すぎるんだよな。
Kieran set him up. You don't think that asshole Jameson could have done it, do you? Whoever did it. At least it wasn't that Dahlia fuck.
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the Dahlia?
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
そう、この一連の事件の犯人ってさ、みんなこういう血のついた凶器が出てきたりとか動かぬ証拠が出てきてんのよ。それがマジで意味が分かんないんだよな。処分しないとかありえるの？すげえ気持ち悪いんだよこれが。逆に全然2階あったじゃん、やつの部屋。やれやれ。であとはもう帰るだけ。おっさんが来ねえんだけど。歩いてんじゃねえよ、走れ。あ、ここで見りゃよかったんだ。
I'm stumped. Ideas?
We got suspects piling up at Central.
さてさてで、やつらのうち誰が犯人かをもう締め上げていくパートね。
You know the way. You can drive.
運転してもうめんどくさいから。
Where are we headed?
お願いします。
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together at a later date.
I'll hold you to that.
今回は容疑者3人か。どいつを締め上げるかやな。ブラックダリアは絶対別にいるんだよな、これ。そこをどう落とすかやな。めっちゃいる。いないと思います。あ、そうなんですか。よかった、二択にしてくれた。あざっす。はい。マキャフリーの方が怪しいから、まあ、どっちだっけ、マキャフリー。全然話聞いてなかった。だから第一から行きたいね。ティアナン君いる。
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
最後に見たのは、ほう、顔見ましょう。そういう面ね。
You should let me go now. I've done nothing wrong.
まあ、あのボーリング場のおばちゃんもね、なんかいい子だよっつってたからな。話を聞こう。
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
はい、嘘。もう嘘。腕を組むのは自分を守ろうとしてるやつです。ただし、ティアナンとの関係を示すような証拠は今んとこ出てこないので。バカ
！Sounds like half an answer to me, Tiernan. Were you sleeping with her?
That's none of your business.
こりゃ今回もダメっぽいな。そっか、本が見つかってんだっけ？発見された被害者の本？マキャフリーのだよね、これ。
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it?
She wanted something of his.
あ、盗んだんだ。怖いな、こいつなんか。どんな顔してたっけ、こいつ。お前が盗んだんじゃないのか。
We either hang this on you or McCaffrey. You better give us something.
Well, McCaffrey's been in trouble with the law before. I mean, he always makes out it was some kind of labor dispute, but you know, I'm not so sure.
で、顔をちゃんともう一回見よう。いや、表情読むの難しいな。瞬きの回数。だってめ、おい。こっちは何らかの証拠をでっち上げることもできるんだぞ、その気になれば。アリバイ。
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
本当か？目が泳いでないかい？でもアリバイを崩せるようなあれはないよね。ティアナン関おなんか喧嘩してたみたいな話あったですよね。
You're lying, Tiernan. You'd been fighting with her. You fought and...
I'm not lying! She got up and left! That was it!
喧嘩してたって話をちょっと聞いてるんですよ、私。
She left, but she came back. She bought you a quart of whiskey to make it up to you. She told the liquor store owner. You're in deep trouble, buddy.
She said she loved me. She wanted to care for me.
カッとなったんですか、あなた。
She would never stop talking about McCaffrey.
おいおいおい。
McCaffrey was a writer, and McCaffrey was a hero. McCaffrey cared for the little guy.
Did you kill her, Tiernan?
I might as well have. I kicked her out. She had nowhere to go.
追い出した。ほう。で、凶器については、一応もう一回見とこう。なんか、不機嫌になっちゃった。ムスってなっちゃった。かわいそう。これが今のやつの顔な。
You should let me go now.
泣きそう。
I've done nothing wrong.
はい、ごめんね。これだけ聞いたらもういいか
Do
ら。
you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
We use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
なんか目が泳いでますね。かといって証拠で詰めることはできないんだよな。これ出してみるか。
I want the truth. I think you broke into McCaffrey's apartment and planted a lug wrench there.
I didn't do that, and there's no way you can prove any different.
置いてきた証拠か。そんなもんないんだよな。ちょっと普通にこれ見せてさ、これになんか見覚えないって聞きたいんだけど。
Sorry. My mistake.
でもなんか隠してるよな、絶対。この面は。こら！
Coroner's report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
We went to his apartment.
二人でマケフリーのアパートに行った？
Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery.
ほう。
He can be very cruel.
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
へえ、特別な指輪なんだ。
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear.
いやもう完全にマキャフリーっぽい流れになってますね。お待たせ。我々はここからお前を見つめ続けることもできるんだぞ。
Any ideas?
Put the heat to one of them, Phelps. Your choice.
どっちを潰すかやな。まあこっちがな。証拠的にも絶対怪しいんだけど。
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
話をしようか。
Let's see where this takes us.
テキサス。なるほど、こういう面ね。
You guys got somewhere you need to be?
なんだ雰囲気って。
You're ruining the ambiance.
てめえを留置所にぶち込んだ後にな。
You told us you barely knew Evelyn Summers.
She hung around sometimes. I had very little to do with her.
はい、嘘。これも出していいのかな、ティアナンの。それともこの手紙。いやでもこれは現場にいた証拠になるんだよな。いや難しいですね。ちょっと一回反証モード。
You'll have to do better than that, Grosvenor. We know about you and Evelyn.
Evelyn was a lush and a boring one at that. You can't link her to me.
この二人の関係を証明すればいいんだよね。まず本あったんじゃないですか。
We know that you thought enough of her to loan out your copy of the Metaphysics.
I what? I did no such thing. That bitch stole that book from my apartment. The impudent fucking moron.
おやおや、筋が通りますね、さっきの話と。
I was livid, looking up at me with that stupid face of hers, begging me to forgive her. Aha. Very good. That's one to you, detective.
どうも。貴様のアリバイは
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
目が泳いでますよ、あなた。本当にいたんですか、あなた。
You're lying, McCaffrey. You were out at the rail yard.
And what do you have that proves I was there?
ありますよ、そんなものは。
How about half of Augusta Summers' last correspondence with her daughter?
What are you talking about?
After you were done beating Evelyn, you searched her and found her mother's letter. That old lady's anguish amused you.
最高野郎が
I
よ。
know nothing about a letter or Evelyn's goddamn mother.
So what was it doing on your writing desk?
I don't know, but if I didn't put it there, somebody else did. Try exercising your
他に容疑
powers
者がいねえんだよ。まあでもティアナンがやったってなってもな、筋は通らんこともないんだよな。だいぶ怒ってますね、あなた。
We found the lug wrench that Evelyn was battered with in your apartment, and the note from her mother, and your blood-stained clothing. We have you cold, McCaffrey.
You think if I could be bothered to murder Evelyn Summers, I would be stupid enough to leave the evidence in my apartment?
それはそう。それはそうなんだよ。本当に。こいつがバカである証拠を示せばいいの？
I don't believe you, Grosvenor. The evidence says that you killed her.
You can prove that I wanted to kill Evelyn?
動機はありますがね。でもこいつにはめられてる感もあるんだよな。
Tiernan is prepared to testify that you threatened Evelyn's life in his presence.
Self-preservation. That's understandable. Okay, I'll level with you.
何や？
Tiernan killed Evelyn. He came to me for help.
何？
I listened to him, and he explained why he did it.
Tiernan went to you for help. You expect me to buy that?
That's how it went down. I told him he made a terrible mistake, but he
ど
would
っ
be
ちを
throwing his
信
life
じる
away
か
if
や
he
これ。
went to the cops. I took his things and told him I would dispose of them.
But you didn't.
Speak to Tiernan. He'll give it up.
はあ。一旦終わるわ。
It's either going to be you or Tiernan, Grosvenor.
Make it stick, detective. The party has good lawyers.
ちょっともう一回あいつに話を聞いてくる。そっからや、お前の首をどうするかは。やばい、もうわからん。こら。
You spoken to McCaffrey? I can go? It's all been cleared up?
Not quite. We have one more question we need to ask, James.
そうだ。
Then I think we will be done.
Sure. Go ahead.
こういう顔ね。殺害の前の出来事。
So Evelyn passed out, and you walked out. What happened next?
I woke up in the morning, very hungover. I thought Evelyn would have come back.
目が泳ぎまくってますね。
I know you're lying, James. You went out looking for her. Tell me what really happened.
What you're talking about? How can you say I wasn't in that hotel room?
その態度が物語っとるよ。さっきね、貴重な証言を得たんですよ。
You wound up at McCaffrey's. You were still incredibly drunk. You passed out on his floor. It's time to tell me what really happened.
McCaffrey woke me up the next morning, and he showed me the lug wrench and the letter and the box. And he said I came in with him last night. He said that I killed Evelyn. And that it was all over the radio. And that he would protect me. And I don't know, detective, for the life of me, I can't remember a goddamn thing. And I was angry with her. really angry. I could have done it. Was it me?
委ねられちゃった。
Wait here.
待っててくれ。でも俺やつの方が嫌いだからちょっとあいつ犯人したろ。なんかあいつはなんか悪いやつじゃねえ気がしてきた。お前だやっぱり犯人は。あいつは悪いやつじゃねえよ。おめえが犯人だ。
Grosvenor McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. She was a sad lady who never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
もうこれがわしの選択よ。
Congratulations, boys. You bagged the fine
Yeah,
catch.
どうも。
Another red to boot. Grand. Now, I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse, and neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot in the prison graveyard.
あいつムカついたもん普通に。ティアナン君なんかいいやつっぽかったけど、でも逆にそっちが犯人だったりするんだろうな。演技派。まあでも褒められたんで私は満足です。車両損害額がえぐいことになってる。よし、今回もクリアじゃ。さあでいつもねなんか報告の場面で消しちゃうんだけど、なんかこの戦争パートさ飛ばされちゃうんだよね。なので見ましょう。
Most of Shaughnessy and Dunn squad. Its gunny is dead. First platoon is in worse shape. That medic is either crazy or the bravest man alive.
Can we rally with the first and try for the Namboos?
It's sheer to the left. To the right, it goes right through a pass with two Namboos and infilade.
Mate,
we can lose everyone.
Lieutenant, get back off this fucking bridge. They'll start walking the
これ
mortars
が
back
フェル
to
プ
their
ス君
own
の昔の
positions.
話ね。
We only have
I'm in
minutes.
charge here, Sergeant.
Get your men off the bridge, Lieutenant.
What's your unit, Sergeant?
We don't have time for this, Lieutenant.
What's your unit, Sergeant?
I company 22nd Marines, Lieutenant, and we just saved your ass by fording the river.
My orders are to reconnoiter the...
I think that point is now moot. You have 10 men left. My orders are to save what's left. Move out!
結構な被害出しちゃったんだフェルプス君。あのパートね、なんか次の事件から始めますにするとカットされちゃうからさ。半月の殺人鬼ということで、次回半月の殺人鬼やるらしいっすよ。では、ご視聴ありがとうございました。